So Google just released a new Chromecast that caught my attention. This one is different from all the previous Chromecasts. Before, you can only project what's on your device onto the TV, but this one can work alone. This is the Google Chromecast with Google TV. Let's get started.
I got enough of every melody, they all sound the same. Yeah. For my broken heart, no remedy, but maybe if you stay, we can get away with it.
Let's talk about the differences between the Chromecast with Google TV and the Apple TV. First, the operating system. Compared to the Apple TV OS, the Google TV OS still seems to be on the slower side. Besides not being too responsive, it freezes up and restarts on its own very frequently. Hopefully it will be fixed in the software in the future. Besides that, the Google TV interface is more confusing with everything kind of scattered all over the place. On Apple TV, all the apps are on your home screen just like the iPhone and iPad OS. But on the good side, you have your favorite and recommended shows and movies right on the first page on the Google TV. Talking about recommendations, I don't think it is a good idea to get show and movie recommendations in my face when I didn't subscribe to those services. It is giving me the false hope that the shows are available for me to watch when I actually have to pay more. For example, the first page of my Google TV is full of Disney Plus movies, and I don't have Disney Plus. All the most popular streaming services like YouTube, Netflix, and Prime Video are available on both platforms. But you can only get YouTube Music on Google TV. At the same time, you can only get Apple Music on Apple TV. So if you are a heavy music user on either side, you know which one to choose already. But both devices allow you to use Spotify though. The App Store on Google TV seems to have less apps compared to the Apple TV App Store. It is the same App Store as any other Android Smart TV. So if you have used an Android TV before, you know how it looks like. Also, there's no game on the Google TV App Store. On the Apple TV App Store, you can download individual game or subscribe to Apple Arcade. But if you don't really play simple games like myself, it won't matter that much to you. Let's talk about the design. Chromecast with Google TV has a much slimmer design compared to the Apple TV. It is just a small little puck with a short cable for you to plug into your TV HDMI. When you buy the Apple TV, you still need to get your own HDMI cable, which is something I don't really understand. For the remotes, the Chromecast remote is very light and simple. You get a 4-direction pad and a center confirm button compared to the Apple TV touchpad. They work pretty much the same, so you will get used to either one of them very quickly. On the Chromecast remote, you get a YouTube and Netflix shortcut, which is pretty nice. You can control your TV volume and power on off with both remotes. Oh, the Google remote is powered by 2 AA batteries, and the Apple TV remote has a built-in battery that you need to charge about every 4 months. Both devices support 4K HDR content, and that is very surprising to me because the Google Chromecast with Google TV is about the same price as the Amazon Fire TV Stick, and the Fire TV Stick is only 1080p. For the Apple TV, the base model is only 1080p, but there is a 4K version at a higher price, so Google definitely has an advantage here. Okay, which one should you buy? If watching shows is the main thing you want to do with the device, I would highly recommend the Google Chromecast with Google TV because of its price at $50 compared to the Apple TV at $150 for HD only and $180 for 4K. If you use a lot of Amazon services like the Prime Video, Prime Music, and Kindle, the Amazon Fire TV Stick is probably a better choice for you, but the new version is only HD. You can literally get 3 Chromecasts at the cost of 1 Apple TV, so I don't think there is much of a competition when it comes to price. But if you are fully into the Apple ecosystem, the Apple TV will give you a lot more extra features. You can see all your photos and videos on iCloud, you can AirPlay your iPhone, iPad, or Mac onto your TV screen, and of course, you can listen to Apple Music and play games on the Apple TV. That's it. Those are my thoughts on the new Chromecast with Google TV. I think it is a very, very amazing budget choice for you to have the latest smart TV operating system installed on your existing TV. I think this is a great start for Google, and I can't wait to see the interface and App Store getting better and better in future updates. Alright, let's try to unbox this Chromecast with Google TV. This is definitely different from the previous Chromecast, where you can just basically cast what's on your device onto the TV. And this one actually has an OS where you can download apps and watch, let's say, YouTube, Netflix, and a lot of other stuff as well. Let's see if it's better. Oh, this one has HD 4K HDR. I hope this one's 4K. Enjoy crystal clear picture up to 4K. Yes, so this is 4K compatible. Basically, it will produce a 4K image. So that is really close to what Apple TV has to offer. Oh, yep. Okay, very clean and minimal kind of unboxing experience. This one I assume is the Chromecast, and this is for the remote. Let's put them on the side first. And it comes with a USB-C to USB-A cable for the charging or the power outlet, which they don't include in iPhone 12s anymore. I'm just saying. So they do have a power brick. Everything is super clean, as you can see here right now. Just gonna put it there first. So you have, these are everything you get. And let's take a look at the device first. Again, super minimalistic kind of packaging. I like it a lot. It feels really nice. So everything has a matte kind of texture. And I believe this is probably a reset button. And of course it has an HDMI input or output. And it comes with a rubberized kind of cable where in case if your HDMI port on your TV, it's kind of at a spot where you can't really plug it in straight, then it will just plug it in like this. But for my TV, it's kind of weird because my TV, it goes in like this, and that means this thing is gonna have a hard time like dangling, I guess, like this. So that's one thing I noticed right away. And this is where you will plug in the USB-C, of course. That comes with the packaging. And the USB-C, it's a really thick USB-C cable. It reminds me of the MacBook Pro USB-C cable. And it's really thick. And it comes with this kind of bracket. Yeah, we'll figure that out later. And this is the remote. This is the remote that never came with the previous Chromecasts because they didn't have a Google TV built in, but this one does. Feels like a click wheel from iPods, but I don't know if it's just directional D-pad or if it's touch sensitive where you will spin. Of course, you have the center confirm button, you have Google Assistant, the home button, mute button, back, and power, and I have no idea what this is, but you do have a shortcut button for YouTube and Netflix. Obviously, those are probably the main streaming providers that most people would have. Oh, they do have a volume control. That's nice. I was like, oh, where's the volume? It's actually on the side. That's cute. And the remote, it's really nice too. It feels really light, and it has an IR blaster. So I assume this one will allow you to control your TV with this IR blaster. It doesn't really talk to the Chromecast through that. Do I have battery? Does it come with battery? Oh, they do. Just like the Amazon Fire TV stick, they hide it in a really, really weird spot. This one uses AAA batteries, and they even outdo themselves to get a white AAA batteries. Oh my god, this is so cool. All right, let's try to set up the device and see how you should set up the brand new Google Chromecast with Google TV. All right, so we're now trying to set up the new Google Chromecast with Google TV, it's now asking me to pair the remote. For some reason, I just picked up the remote and it just started pairing. Okay, so this is a remote. And again, this is not a touchpad, so it doesn't allow me to do the spinning like the iPod, but I can probably use it as a D-pad. Sorry, I have to either focus on the TV or on the remote. I'll show you the remote in focus if I needed to, but for now I'm just going to select the options first. Set up with the Google Home app. So this is really cool. If you have a Google account or Gmail account that is already, you can download the Google Home app and just set it up like other Google Home devices, let's say the Nest Hub and other Google Chromecast or the home speaker, by just going into the device. And let's see if I have it installed on my phone. Okay, so within the app, while you're setting up, it's gonna look for devices when you first set up Google Home app. But oh, it seems like it found the device, which is the Google Chromecast that I have right there, as you can see. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna tap on next. Camera permission to scan the QR code. Okay, so it's asking me to scan the QR code on the screen right now with the camera. I have no idea why they have to make it kind of complicated. So it's pretty quick, as you can see. And it's now connecting to the Google Chromecast, and you have the ability to name it. So you can name it whatever you want. I'm just gonna quickly name it as Living Room Google TV, because the other ones I called them Chromecast before, so that's why I can't use that name anymore. But now you have this, which is nice. Okay, so it's now asking me to connect to Wi-Fi network. I'm just gonna quickly select and connect it. By the way, it can connect to the 5 gigahertz high-speed Wi-Fi, so that's a good thing. Tap on connect, and it's now trying to connect to Wi-Fi. It's kind of hard to do this kind of demonstration live because I've never set up the Google TV before. It says, oh, re-enter password. That's interesting. Let me try one more time. Maybe I forgot my password. Okay, I'm just gonna try to connect it to my slower 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi network instead of the 5. So 2.4 instead of 5, hopefully it works. Because the password, oh, it's connected. I'll try to change it in the settings to change it back to the 5 gigahertz one. So it's now asking me to sign in with your Google account. I'm just gonna tap on continue. And it's connecting to my account right now. It says it's signed in. So that's a good sign. Of course, you have a lot of services that you can agree to, and I'm just gonna disagree to some of the stuff. Help improve recommendations, like, and search across all your TV apps. So to do this, allow Google to share your requests with your TV's apps. And basically, I think it allows you to do a search among all the apps within the Chromecast. It's now rebooting the device, and probably allows you to search like movies or like different content between different apps. So that will be a little bit easier on your side. So it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna hit allow for now. And it's now asking for my contact info again. I'm just gonna say no thanks. Is it gonna be a loop? Oh, while I'm doing this, it's updating the software on the Chromecast, and it is a loop. Let's say no thanks. Okay, so if you want to be able to search between apps, you will have to agree to share your contact info on your phone for some reason. But okay, I'm just gonna select some of the services that I always use, which is Netflix, Prime Video, and YouTube. And if you have YouTube Music or Spotify, you can tap onto them, and most likely it will just download the apps before you even start using the device. And the next button, it's not next, it's more. I don't know why. Anyway, it changed to next. That's really weird. But of course, you can download a lot of other apps as well. It's asking me to choose an ambient mode to show your Google Photos or your art, like, or different art gallery. I'm just gonna select art gallery for now, so you're not gonna see all my pictures and stuff. But art gallery, you can choose different themes. That's nice. I'm just gonna let it do whatever. And stay up to date for Google hardware products and of course promotions and stuff, features. I'm just gonna tap on no thanks. That's a really long setup process. But anyway, it's doing a system update, so you will have the time to kind of go through it. So it's almost done, and it's now review what you have set up. So you have set up some services and device, just one device, ambient mode, which is screensaver basically. So you tap on next. Setup here, it's finished. Complete setup on TV screen with remote. Okay, so the setup on your device or your phone or your tablet, it's now done. So now I'm just waiting for the system update to be installed on the Google TV Chromecast. Just gonna let you guys take a look at the screen. So this is the device updating. I don't want you guys to wait. I'm just gonna pause the video and show you guys what's next after the update. Okay, so after the software update, it's now asking me to pair the remote to control volume and power on and off your TV. So we can now use this remote to basically control the volume and power on and off your TV. I'm just gonna try to use the remote. It works now, so I'm just gonna tap on setup remote. I don't know if you guys can see the words actually, let's see. I think this is gonna be better. So I'm just gonna select setup remote. If I have something important that I need to show you on the remote, I'll focus on the remote. To set up volume controls, choose what you use to play sound. So I have just the TV speakers. I don't have a sound bar. I don't have an AV receiver. So I'm just gonna select TV. So it's asking you for the brand of the TV. That's interesting. It's gonna go Sony. You'll hear the music next. If you can't hear it, make sure that the volume is turned up. Okay, so it will play some sound through your TV speaker. Of course, if you don't hear anything, try to turn up your TV volume by using the original TV remote. Okay, so that's good. Does the volume button work? Yep, it seems like it. It's changing the volume. A little delayed, but that's okay. And I'm just gonna click on yes. So the volume buttons are now paired with the TV, which is nice. So now you want to set up the power button, which is right here at the bottom as shown on the graph. So I'm just going to press the TV, press the remote power button once to turn off the TV and wait 8 seconds, at least 8 seconds, and press the power button again on your Google TV Chromecast remote. So I'm just gonna try it. It works. It turns off the TV. I'm now gonna wait for 8 seconds. Yeah, that's about 8 seconds. Let's give it another 5 seconds just in case. So I'm now gonna press this button on my Chromecast remote to see if it will turn on the TV. Yep, it works. Awesome, that works. So same thing with the Apple TV and Fire TV stick. You can actually use this to power on and off your TV and also use the volume rocker. So the remote worked. Your Chromecast remote is now set up. That's nice. And it's installing the apps that I think I request, the YouTube, Netflix, and Prime Video, and it's super fast. That progress bar just went like whoop, and it's like 100%. So adding finishing touches. I hope this is not going to be long because it's kind of annoying to pause the video every time it's going through things like this. So expect yourself to spend a good half an hour at least to set this thing up. I'm skipping a lot of like reading. So let's see. Your Chromecast with Google TV is ready. So start exploring. Okay. Very similar kind of app layout compared to the Fire TV from Amazon. So we have, I think this is from Prime Video, Netflix. So, oh, just went blank on me for some reason. This is not good. Okay, let's press the back button. Nope, it's not doing anything. All right. I didn't press anything except like I was just going left and right. Not responding now. Oh, I can go back. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, so it has a little bit of a advertisement or like kind of ads to promote Disney Plus, which is something that I didn't request and I don't have Disney Plus. But these are the shows or movies that I can watch from Netflix and Prime Movies because I have logged in. I haven't logged into my Netflix account or Prime Movie account, but somehow it's logged in. I think it's probably attached to my Gmail. That's why. That's kind of creepy. It's let's take a look at YouTube. And I'm pretty sure this is signed in with my YouTube account. The loading time, to be honest with you, it's quite slow. And I don't even know if this is like it is a glitch. It kicked me out of the YouTube app. Okay, let's try one more time. Come on. Okay, it works now. Okay, so it works. And let's see if it is. It's really similar to any other YouTube TV app layout. So yeah, it's doing pretty good. I'm not going to play any content other than my own because I don't want to get a strike. I'm just going to play something randomly. Yep, so YouTube seems to work. That's my own video. And yeah, YouTube, just like YouTube, it works. Let's see, so I have the home button to go back home instead of pressing the back button multiple times. Okay, so let's take a look and see. The layout is kind of weird. You can't really tell where your selection is. It's kind of hard to see with little kind of like a white highlight every time you select something. Now it's like for you. Let's go to the apps. Okay, so apparently it doesn't seem like they have games. They have entertainment, but that's not games. Yeah, this is not games. So that's probably because the Google TV App Store, I don't think it's young because it seems the same as the Android TV App Store. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like the same store to me. And there's not that much apps. And I don't think you can watch Apple TV content here. I'm pretty sure you cannot. But the other way around, Apple TV can watch, of course, Google content. So that's one thing. Let's see if I can search it up. Oh, so you have a keyboard. Again, this is not a trackpad, so you have to kind of use this. Just gonna search up Apple TV so you can see if this one allows you to play Apple TV Plus content. Oh, they do have the shows. This is interesting. Do I have to download the app then? Oh, I can actually watch Apple TV content here. Okay, but it doesn't have an Apple TV app, that's it. But these shows are definitely Apple TV shows. But how do I watch it? Through what? Through... It's not asking me to sign into anything to watch it, but you don't have an Apple TV Plus app here. This is super weird. It's probably because I have my Google account linked to my Apple accounts and stuff. So that's why I have it there. And yeah, overall, same thing as the Fire TV. It's just a device that you can add smart ability to your TV if you don't have a smart TV already, because you can definitely download YouTube, Netflix, Prime Video, not Apple TV on most of the smart TV. But if you're comparing this to the Apple TV box, I think the Apple TV box is a little bit faster in terms of speed, processing speed and stuff. And of course you have Apple exclusive contents, let's say Apple TV Plus, you can probably watch it on the Chromecast Google TV as well, but I just don't see an instruction to show you how to do it. But on the Apple TV box, you can do Google contents. You can, of course, listen to Apple Music if you are in that ecosystem already, and you can AirPlay. Also, you can take a look at all your photos on your device through iCloud sharing, and you can connect to your device, your HomePod, and blah, 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 blah. You cannot do this with the Google TV on Chromecast. But of course, you can cast whatever that is on your phone or your tablet onto the TV if you have the Chromecast connected to the TV now, because that is one of the features from before. But for now, it doesn't seem like it's doing too much. It's just gathering everything from my other services and trying to promote other services or streaming services to me that I never signed up for. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And what does this little button do? This one right here. I wonder. This one right here. Oh, okay. So this one allows you to control the input of your TV. So the bottom right button is the input button for your TV to control if you want to switch it to, let's say, a gaming console or your other TV boxes or cable, whatever you use that button. Yeah, that's pretty much it. How to set up the Chromecast with Google TV right here. Not bad, but definitely not as, I would say, feature rich compared to other services. Let's say the Amazon Fire TV that we reviewed. You're getting 4K HDR content compared to the Fire TV stick, which is only HD. If you only get the new HD version, the 4K Fire TV stick, it's only available for the previous generation, I think. So this is giving you 4K compared to Apple TV box. If you get the 4K, it's more expensive, but this one, it's a lot cheaper than the Apple TV. So not bad at all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.